So, do Packout still have the best boxes on the market, or are there better toolboxes out there? I'd say in the last about 18 months or so, there's been a lot of competition, especially out from America. You've got things like the Klein mod box, the toughbuilt boxes, which look really good, flex stack, rigid, DeWalt, makita. There's tons, to be fair. So I just want to do a video on whether I still think the Packout is the best one, or is it worth switching to another brand. So I've had this 3-piece system now for 4 or 5 years. I've used it a lot and I think they're excellent boxes. They're really well made. I've ragged this up and down stairs and all sorts, and it's never failed with me, to be fair. So I do think they are well built and good quality. I have come up with a new sort of system that I'm trying out at the minute, which I think is potentially better. And the big drawback to these boxes, along with pretty much all the other boxes that I'm aware of, is if you want to get to the bottom box where you've got all your power tools, for example, you've got to take all the other boxes off every time in order to get in here. Or even if I want to get in the second box, you've got to take the boxes off, and it can be a bit of a faff. Whereas they've brought out, I mean, these drawers have been out for a while now, which make it a lot easier. You know, I don't have to take the boxes off in order to get to my stuff. And they brought this cabinet box out, I don't know, maybe a year back now, and it's a really good idea. If you put it on the bottom here, you can get all the power tools in the bottom, and you can get a fair bit in, and it just makes it a lot more convenient, and it's a lot more organised, this setup, where with these boxes I'm pretty much chucking the tools in, whereas here I've got a bit of organisation. And so it makes it a lot easier, you know, if you're out in the field and that, you don't have to keep taking your boxes off and you can access everything. And to my knowledge, or the best of my knowledge at the minute, I don't think there's any other tool brand that offers the feature where you've got one big drawer at the bottom. I've seen some where it's like a trolley, you've got 2 or 3 drawers at the bottom, but generally I like to have all the big bulky stuff at the bottom, like the power tools. And I think the only solution still at the minute is the Packout system. Now I think toughbuilt are doing one later on this year, I think, where it's like one big drawer where you can pull it out and take your tools. But as things stand right now, Packout are the only one that offers that feature. And I think it's probably one of the best things about the Packout lineup. I mean, the amount of different boxes you get, and there's no other competitor that allows you to do that. So there's a few ways I move this stack around. One of the ways you can do it is using the Packout dolly, and they just snap right in, and that's one good way of doing it. Another way to do it is actually have it, you can buy Packout, it's like the Packout trolley, but it's about 200, I think 220 quid in the UK, which to me is a bit of a rip-off. It's too expensive. I mean, it's going back a few years ago now, but I think I paid £199 for these boxes, and quite often you can get these on offer for about £220. So paying the same money just for the Packout trolley seems a bit on the dear side. I won't be paying it anyway at that price. But there are cheaper solutions. So you've got the Packout dolly, which is about, I think, 80 quid. But there's another way that you can do it, and that's using, I'll just turn this around a little bit for you so you can see it. And that's using one of these hand trucks. Now this costs about £60 from Screwfix, and it's very sturdy. You know, you can get all your tools about and stuff, and decent quality. I think this can carry like 200 kilograms, this hand truck, 200 to 300 kilograms. So, you know, it's got big beefy wheels on it. And what I've done, I'll show you in a bit, I've put stealth mounts on the bottom. So basically it's not going to slide off, which, you know, was the thing I was worried about. So all I've done is got a 4mm drill bit, drilled some holes, tapped the holes, and then I got, it's like a tool that snaps off. You can either angle grind the end of the the screws, the machine screws, you can pop it in this tool and it just snaps them off for you, just so that the machine screw isn't sticking out of the bottom. But I find this a very good, really good solution for moving the tools around. And like I say, it gets rid of the issues I've had with this of always having to move your boxes around. Now there is one other way you could do this. I'll just slide this out. In fact, you can see there, I just picked that up. You can see there's like, I've got the 2 stealth mounts, and then I've sort of tapped the holes and screwed them in, and that seems to keep those boxes in place quite nicely. And the other way you could do it, so that's about 60 quid. So you've got the trolley that's about 200, the Milwaukee trolley, that's about 60 quid. And an even cheaper way of doing this is you could attach some wheels to the bottom. So you can get wheels from, I think Toolstation do them for about 6 quid, 9-inch wheels. So you could attach some wheels to the bottom, and then at the back, just grab the coupler that I had, drill 2 holes at the back of it, use one of these. This is a 15mm coupler, so it's like a male end at this end and a push fit end right there, but I think you'd probably be better off with 22mm. Drill some holes, 22mm holes, pop this in, tighten it down, and then what you could do is get some pipe, 22mm pipe, and basically take it out of the box, shape it with a pipe bender, and then you've got these quick disconnects on this side, so when you go to unload the boxes, all you'd have to do then is release the push fit portion here, and that would take the copper pipe out. So you'd bend it around like a handle sort of thing, and that would be an even cheaper way to do it. Probably cost you like, I don't know, 10 quid for the wheels, maybe 20 quid for the pipe, and then 5 or 6 quid, maybe a tenner in accessories and stuff. So you could probably do it that way for about 40 quid. So there's lots of cheap ways of doing this to move your stack around. So I'll just show you, there are some advantages and disadvantages to using this method. Now the main advantage is organisation. So in terms of organisation, you're far better off. I've not done the top box yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some shadow foam, and I'm thinking about foaming the first 2 drawers, and then I've got some dividers for this drawer. So a lot of my drill bits or whatever will get separated up with the dividers. And then, like I say, a bit like that really. So you've got, let's take this back a bit so it's here. So I've got those divided up. So the main advantage is organisation. You do get more organisation using this method. However, the big drawback, and I'll show you that now actually, I bring this in a little bit. So the big drawback is the amount of space you actually get in this box compared to the pack-out stack, the bottom box. Now I've got a little light in the bottom here. That's a top tip as well. Just get yourself a head torch lamp, like one of these, and just take this portion off, and then I've got some double-sided tape and I just stuck it at the top there, because without the light it can be a little, it's not ideal, it's difficult to see sometimes, so it's worth having a torch in there. And I'll just take out the tools actually, so you can see how much I've managed to get in here. So I've got my charger, got the combi drill, multi-tool, angle grinder, impact gun, and finally the SDS along with the torch. So that is about as much as you can get in. So if I just lay that out, you can see how many tools you can get in. It's about that much. So I had all these tools in this bottom box, plus I've still got all this lot that won't fit into the cabinet at the bottom there. So that's the trade-off. You get that convenience of being able to access all the boxes, but the trade-off, and you get the organisation as well, but the trade-off is, you know, there's still plenty of room. I can fit all those tools in there, plus all that lot, and I've still got a bit of space as well. So, you know, that's the big sort of trade-off between the two boxes. So it's either organisation and convenience, or, you know, if you value having more capacity and room, then I still think these boxes are probably the way to go. Now, a lot of these other tool companies do offer like a lot of different accessories and stuff like that. But I think Packout still have a massive range, to be honest. You've got all sorts of things like screwdriver holders, cup holders, but you can utilise other tool brand accessories onto your Packout. And I've done that on mine. So if you take a look on the side here, I've got like the Klein mod box system. So I've got the little bin organiser tray there, got the hooks. And all I've done basically is just got a couple of 135-degree angled brackets, one there and one there. Again, drilled and tapped the aluminium bar from the box, and then just bolted the angled brackets in, and then got a bit of flat bar, put it across, and then pop some stealth mounts in the middle. And it just allows you then to get the Klein rail system, put some stealth mounts, the male portion on the back there, and then you can just slot them in, and you've got all the different Klein mod box accessories. So we've got the magnet there, got the cup holder right there. You know, you can use all the different accessories for your Packout anyway. And I know the toughbuilt system's coming out in the UK soon, and there'll be a lot of different accessories for that as well. But I'm pretty confident you'll be able to adapt those accessories to your box anyway. And I mean, I've sort of drilled holes and tapped, you know, the flat bar to put it on, but there's other ways of attaching to your box without even drilling holes. So I've got some Euro-lined pipe clips here. They're dual threaded, so you have like a 8mm, I think, at the back portion, and then a 10mm at the front, so you can just bolt through your accessories onto the box without actually having to drill any holes in your box, because I get it, some people don't want to be blowing holes in a brand new box or whatever. This one right here is a girder clamp, so again, you just sort of you know, you can pop it on and then just sort of tighten it up, and then you've got a 10mm thread there as well, so you can attach accessories on like so. What else have I got? I've got like, these are from Vim Tools, so these are like triple squares. I've got a magnet here as well on the side. Got toughbuilt clips down here, up here. I've also got, this is from Vim Tools as well, it just allows you to hold your sockets. So if I just grab the socket, it just shows you how it works, and then you just whack it on like so. And that's a great little way of holding your sockets as well. I've got like, see what else we've got here. Tool holders, this can come in quite handy as well. So you just adjust it where you want it, and it holds sort of awkward type things like roller extensions and stuff like that, so that's quite a cool accessory. These ones again from Vim Tools, they're curved, so you can put, you know, cans and stuff on there like so. Also got, we don't use a lot of imperial sockets here in the UK, but every now and then if I think I'm going to need them, I've got the toughbuilt clips, just snap on like so, and then you can just take the sockets out with you. And it's quite a good set this actually, because you've got 5 sockets, but it's 10 sizes, so you've got a different size on each side there, so that's quite handy to have as well. So the point I'm making is there's lots of different ways to accessorise the boxes and come up with solutions. You don't necessarily need to buy a whole new, you know, system in order to use some of these accessories. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick video on the Packout boxes, as I've seen quite a few YouTube videos recently of lots of different brands and different boxes and stuff. I still think it's the way to go, especially if you want the big drawer at the bottom, which I like having the big sort of one drawer at the bottom where you can put all your power tools in. And I think this stack here is probably the most convenient way of, you know, being able to access your tools and stuff without the big drawer back to remove all the boxes. And also getting one of these hand trucks, you know, this was 60 quid. It's really sturdy. I just put the stealth mounts on the bottom because that's what I had handy, that's what I had spare, but you can actually get the mounting plates, the official Milwaukee mounting plates, so I think you can get them off eBay as well, like third-party ones, which you could bolt down to the bottom of the hand truck, and then this system would snap right in place. So yeah, just thought I'd do a quick video on that, as I've seen, you know, a lot of different brands out there. I still think the Packout's probably the best way to go. The ToughBuilt boxes, I think, will probably be in the next year or two, will be the biggest competitor. But like I say, you can, if you customise your Packout, you can use all the accessories and peripherals anyway. And I think the build quality on these boxes are as good as any. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. See you later. Bye.